welcome to my channel. My name's Drew. If you're ready to learn guitar, jump on board. Let's have some fun. Well anyway, week one, day one, lesson one. We're going to learn what I class as chords in the key of G. This is a way I've come up with teaching guitar to get you playing songs as quick as possible. It basically entails learning basically 6 chords in that all fall within the key of G. You'll be able to play pretty much 95% of every pop song that's ever been written. So the first chord that we're going to learn today is going to be an open G chord. Now if you've played a little bit before, this is going to look a little bit different to the normal ones. The goal with these chord changes is so that you really only need to move one finger at a time to get all your different chords. So for our G chord, our third finger and our fourth finger are basically going to sit on the third fret on the B and E strings. So that's these two skinny guys here. So our pinky on this guy, third finger on the B string on the third fret. And for all the chords that we learn, they never move. So for G, we take our middle finger and we put it up on the third fret of the open E string. I let the underside of my finger touch the A string or the string directly under it. Give it a big strum. Get a beautiful sounding G chord. The G chord is also going to be known as the 1 when we start talking about chord progressions later on. The next chord we're going to learn is going to be our C chord. Now once again, third and fourth fingers don't move, so they're on the B string and the E string consecutively on the third fret. This time we take our middle finger and we place it on the third fret of the A string, and I mute the low E string with my thumb, or you can touch the low E string with the tip of your index finger, whatever works for you. But give it a nice big strum, get a nice open sounding C chord. Now the other thing too with this C chord is that once again I'm letting that D string directly underneath my A string. It's muted by the underside of my middle finger. So give it a good strum again. Beautiful. Last chord we're going to learn today is our D chord, and like before, third finger and fourth finger don't move. They stay where they were. This time we take our index finger and we put it on the second fret of the G string. Now for this chord we're only going to strum from the A string up or down, if you're thinking of it in terms of where the ground is. That gives us a beautiful D chord there. So we've got 3 chords, the 3 major chords in the key of G. 1 being the G chord, 4 being the C chord, 5 being the D chord. Now we need to put them together in a chord progression. So what better than the old 12-bar blues? There's been a million blues songs written based on this. There's rock and roll songs, all sorts of stuff. So it basically consists of 4 bars, or 4 groups of 4 beats of G, 2 bars of C, 2 bars of G again, followed by a bar of D, a bar of C, a bar of G, and a bar of D. And it's going to sound something like this. That's all there is to it. Next week we're going to learn a few more chords, we're going to learn some rhythms. So have fun, keep picking, keep practicing. See you later.